Julian Assange put people at grave and imminent risk when he published classified US military documents. That's what the High Court in London heard today. It's all as the United States continues to try and extradite the WikiLeaks founder to face charges of espionage there. Assange's wife, Stella, spoke outside court, saying America is trying to curb press freedom.
What they're trying to argue is that state secrets trump revealing state crimes. This is the balance they're trying to shift. They want impunity, they don't want to be scrutinized, and journalism stands in the way.
Let's join our correspondent outside the High Court, Oliver Whitfield-Miocic. Ollie, fill us in on this story because there are very fervent opinions on both sides here. Many people think he should already be on that plane to America, and many others think he is that bastion and the protector, the defender of free speech and absolutely the knight in shining armour of journalism. So what is going on in the court today?
Well, today in court we've heard from lawyers representing the US government that Julian Assange should not be treated as a journalist or a publisher because the actions that he took using his website WikiLeaks went far further than what a journalist or publisher would do by revealing that secret military intelligence, the video of that helicopter in Iraq which was shooting unarmed civilians, along with a trove of diplomatic cables which was so embarrassing for the US government. They've said that what Julian Assange did amounted to a crime. Yesterday in court, though, Julian Assange's barrister had said that their client was somebody who most definitely was a journalist and that he was being persecuted by the US, being targeted for political reasons. We also heard yesterday from Julian Assange's wife, Stella, who said that if he was to be extradited to the US, he would not survive imprisonment there because of his poor health, not only physically, but mentally. Today, outside court as well, we've seen an independent Australian MP, because don't forget, Julian Assange is originally from Australia, and he's been echoing what the Australian government and the Australian Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, have been saying for quite a while. Enough is enough, and Julian Assange should be freed and returned back down under. That's a view which has been echoed by the very many protesters outside the Royal Court of Justice today.
And the protesters out...
Freed.
Because he's an innocent man, he hasn't committed any crime. All he's done is tell the truth. And the reason that he's in this situation now is because the Americans don't like the truth being told about their war crimes.
I hope he is released. I think he's been tortured, persecuted. The punishment has been the process has been the punishment. Enough is enough. I want him to be released.
I think this is a travesty of justice, and we'll have to see what the result is. But the evidence so far is what's been going on. I'm ashamed to be British, frankly, and that's what I would say to him. I'm sorry, I am ashamed to be British, because I think the way he's been treated by the British legal system is disgraceful.